we're here at Elektronity, Roma and Yusuf as usual, and this time we've got the legendary bass agents in the house.
What's up?
Hey
What's up,
guys, how are
guys?
you guys doing?
Good. We've been doing fine. Keeping
Mhm,
busy. Working a lot of new music as well.
mhm.
Trying to stay
Yeah.
alive.
Let's straight get into the first question right now. Our first question is describe your style in one sentence.
Nick will answer.
Our style, I would say, it would be hard, dynamic, and driving. Hard,
Heart,
dynamic,
dynamic,
and driving.
driving.
Hard
Okay,
and
okay.
driving.
So among the three, which is like the main sound, which is the main focus?
Of course, it has to be hard, right, bro?
Yeah, that's number one.
Hard
Yeah.
Come
sound.
on.
Awesome.
I would like to add also probably dynamic is number two because we play a lot of different hard style genres. So
Mhm.
because a lot of hard style artists when they play they only play their music, right? But for us we have a lot of different styles. There's probably more dynamic that way, right?
Awesome.
Different BPM as well. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like a mix of things like Psy style, raw style.
Yeah.
Our second question is, what sets you apart from other electronic music artists here in Malaysia? What makes bass agents bass agents?
It's quite simple because we are the ones who introduced the hard dance sound to Malaysia.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
Oh.
right.
Yeah.
No one played hard dance.
Nope.
Nobody.
So yeah,
No,
when we try to introduce hard dance to Malaysia, everyone look down on us like, what? Why the fuck these guys are playing Ping Tao? Like it's dodgy music. But we
Mhm.
keep pushing, but right before the pandemic, so the hardstyle sound was going pretty well,
Right,
and
right.
everyone was playing hardstyle. It's like,
Yeah.
Even when you go to the bars, like arena, the pong areas,
Yeah,
everyone
exactly.
playing hard style. Like,
we started in Melbourne, but
Mhm.
we started DJing in Malaysia, but we didn't play hard dance. Hardstyle didn't exist then. We started with trance, progressive house. And then when I went to Australia to study and I stayed with Nick, then it's like, hey, you want to join Bass Agents? Like, yo.
Yeah.
So cool. Yeah, I'll design the
Okay.
logo. Right? Let's do all this shit. Yeah, that's how
How
it
how did
started.
the name bass agents come about?
It's a really good name.
right?
Yeah, like-
Okay, because when initially Base Agents was like, we had another member as well,
Mhm.
XDSC, so he's retired now.
So it was three people initially.
Yeah.
It's three of us. Yeah.
Okay.
So we made our first mixtape. Then both of us made our first mixtape, and we're like, dude, we need a name for the mixtape. So
Yeah.
Okay.
I think what,
think of a word. The first word that comes to your mind, you just say, okay. Then he said bass, then I said agents.
Just like that.
oops.
Oh.
So anyway, the third question is, do you truly love and enjoy what you do as bass agents?
Mm.
Okay. Yeah. I know we won't be doing what we're doing right now, but we're not that young anymore. But
Yeah,
we
we've
still
been
enjoy.
doing this for like 2 decades, man.
Yeah, 20 years plus. Yeah.
Still young at heart lah, home.
I mean,
Yeah.
music keeps us young, so I would like to say that. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
I mean,
with
I'm sure that we're all passionate over here, and you guys love what you do. That's for sure, right? So, if so, what is your long-term goal for bass agents in the long term, in the long run?
I think the long-term goal would probably be to go on any of the Q dance shows. That would be the
That con.
ultimate goal.
Ooh, to play in like
In
Right.
terms of production, signed to like 30 Works, DOC.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, beyond that, we would like to also build our legacy here in Malaysia.
Mhm.
So we have like plans and thoughts like opening a school that teach a new generation of bass agents. Like keep the legacy alive. So that's one of it as well.
Okay.
No,
Tell us
okay.
more about opening like a school. Like, tell us more like what do you mean in like opening up a school and teaching like a new generation of bass agents? Like,
So yeah, we building the Bags brand. So
Mhm.
like you said we play in Beck's TV as well.
Yeah.
So we have like Beck's TV. Then probably we aim for Beck's Academy. So it's not just a school, but it's like you guys build a community where young DJs come and hang out and talk about music. It's a place I hang out rather just I play, I learn, and go somewhere else. It's more building a community as well.
Okay, I mean it's important that doing stuff like that. I guess it's also important to like instead of just like what you mentioned now, instead of just teaching them how to play and then let them go, it's like building the new generation up, learning the behind and learning the backstory and learning all about what it's all about. I guess that's what makes it
Right.
important as well.
It is, yes.
Okay. So let's go to our fourth question. Which is more important to you, signature or versatility?
You can't choose one without the other.
Define versatility.
Both is equally important. You got to know how to work the crowd and at the same time deliver your own sound. It's ultimately the art of DJing.
If you're a fucking good producer, then probably you don't need versatility. It's more, because we all are club DJs as well, right? So we need to have that, and we don't play to ourselves, we play to people, and we feed off people. So we
are
need to have
DJs
that.
first before we are producers.
Yeah. Because although we started producing first before we started DJing. Yeah.
Okay, I mean it's important because like especially here in clubs here in like Malaysia, it's also important to make sure like the crowd also like know what music we play, right? If you suddenly play some random tracks or what's, maybe they might not layan also, right?
Exactly.
Sometimes they might layan, but the owner of the club don't layan. It's like, please change the music.
Yeah.
So our fifth question is, what are your thoughts on fans who use substances during your shows?
Each to their own, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do you, right?
Yeah.
You.
As long as you party responsibly, right? Like you don't like pick a fight or like is as long as you're not ugly to the people, because we used to have a lot of festival, right? We have a lot of foreigners come in and they see it's ugly, if you want to do it, you do it the right way. I mean, educate yourself. Yeah.
Okay, so education plays a role here, right? So what are your thoughts on harm reduction?
Drugs in Malaysia is a taboo thing to talk about in terms of with government and all that, and it's very hard to educate via government. So even if you try to educate people, then the government will think that we are advocating drugs. Promoting drugs.
Right.
It's very tricky, so.
Would you guys like promote harm reduction publicly as base agents?
Yes, I don't see a problem with that because end of the day, your health is what matters the most.
Right.
Kids don't do drugs.
There are like test kits available for you to buy.
Yeah, online,
You
right? They
test-
sell it
You
online.
have to test whatever you have, and then you can just do that and see whether the stuff you have is good or bad.
Yeah, it's like certain countries, the festivals, they provide a tester whether the stuff you take that is
Pure.
mixed with is it pure and mixed with other stuff.
Yeah.
But
So
it's cut
you know
or
what,
not, right?
whether it's safe to consume it.
But Malaysians generally like the dirtier shit, I think.
Juice,
Rat
they
poison.
like juice. So harm reduction is important, and I guess advocating it also plays a role, don't you guys think?
Yeah, of course.
For sure,
Awesome.
100%.
All right.
Sixth question. What is the most important factor to you in terms of developing a stronger community amongst electronic music artists? We're talking about artists here.
For artists, mainly collaboration, perhaps. Like, how we, like, for example, we did one with Yusuf yourself.
Rules.
Like,
Yeah.
so we use different genres to make something out of now. Then, if it wasn't for that track, we wouldn't be here today talking to each other. Right?
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
Yeah.
This collaboration would help develop a stronger community.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So more artists working together on tracks.
Mhm.
That's one way to look
Yeah,
at it.
yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
What about you, Hong? What are your thoughts on that?
I think competition is fine. Like it, as long as it's healthy, because competition helps push each other another level, right? It's like, oh shit, he does better. I want to do better. You know, you keep going out. You know, but as long as healthy, but don't this other genre or other artists. You know.
So in terms of
Yeah.
like the community, like to develop the community, other than collaboration, like what else is there to do it? Like maybe supporting each other's work. What do you got? What do you think?
Yeah, supporting is very important as well.
Constructive criticism.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
plays a role.
right.
That plays a
Yeah.
role.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When me and Home started producing,
Mm-hmm.
there wasn't YouTube, there wasn't Facebook, there
Mhm.
was nothing, bro. Nothing where you can learn from. Nobody knows, okay? But he found this website where artists can upload their tracks
Mhm.
and then people actually vote whether your track is good or not. So there's a weekly thing, weekly chart, like the top
Mhm.
five. So
Mhm.
every week we will be like, looking at tracks, learning like, how does this guy make that sound? And this is
Right.
Fruity 3.0.
Oh yo.
Bro,
Oh, Fruity
yes.
Loops. Fruity Loops.
So
Yeah,
it's
when it was called
3.0.
Fruity Loops.
So there wasn't any power, VST, nothing. It's 3XOXC, okay?
Stop.
Yeah. That was
Forums are all the forums.
Yeah, so
Mm.
basically how we learned was we just went on all the forums, start reading
Mm.
comments.
Yeah, I think that's like the competition thing that I talked about is a very good example is us space agents. Like we started to get DJing together, but we always challenge each other. Each other's like who got a better track, who can do it better.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, but yeah, we thought why not challenge each other and combine and make a crew and
Mhm.
be better in together. You know, it's like building community, right? Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay, all right. I get what you mean. All right. So the seventh question is: how do you deal with egoistic or self-centered people within our scene?
Nick deals better with that.
Well, it's funny you bring this up because haters will always be haters, real talk. No matter what you do.
Okay, like you
The
just keep.
reality is this issue is not gonna magically fix itself.
Okay.
Right, right.
As
Uh,
fully grown
mm,
autonomous adults, we all can play a part in opting out of this game.
Mm-mm.
Mhm. Mhm.
You wanna be dickhead, so be it. You do you, I do me.
Okay.
yeah. When a promoter is egoistic, they know what they got, so they got all the rights to ego. But yeah, but I feel people who are ego, I don't think they'll go far. They'll fall. What goes up must come down. Right? Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Let
Right,
go.
right, right.
They
Okay.
won't stay there forever.
They're,
Yeah.
they're, they're there just for the sake of there, just being there.
Correct.
Okay, I understand. I understand what you mean. Okay, question number 8 is: what is one advice that you would give to the new generation of Malaysian electronic music artists?
Stay hungry.
Stay hungry, stay foolish.
Don't be ego.
That's an important one, right?
Yeah,
Never
yes,
surrender.
Humble is good. I mean, stay humble. I mean, if you want to be humble, but be honest with yourself, right? Like
Mhm.
not being humble for the sake of being humble.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
keeping it real plays a good
Correct.
role
Yes.
here, right? I mean, you gotta like be genuine to yourself in order to be genuine to others, what isn't it?
Correct. Yes.
Okay, all right. So genuinity and being humble through that genuinity,
Yeah.
Is
Work
that
hard
it?
and help each other, man. Don't.
and to stay hungry.
Yes.
Stay
Always.
Okay, okay. So question number 9 is: are you satisfied with your fee as an artist?
We manage our own terms and fees since day one.
Okay.
Mhm.
So it's all based on negotiations, as with
Yeah.
life.
Mm-mm.
Depends on
This
club.
time
If it's
or
club
not,
or
yeah. There's
Yeah.
something we deal with internally.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
if that's the case, right? Do you guys think because it also plays a role in like your value as an artist also plays a role in the fee, right?
No, we always ask each other like,
Mhm.
is it worth our time for that
Mhm.
kind of money?
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, if it was of time, if you're gonna have a lot of fun doing it,
Yeah.
why not, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
It all.
It's always a good discussion between us both in terms
Yeah.
of what shows we do, you know, how much effort you gotta put in, how much, as you say, what can we bring to the table?
Okay.
I mean, we have to set examples like a fixed fee that we can't go any lower beyond that. Yeah,
There has to
Right.
be like a base rate.
correct. Yeah,
Okay.
it only goes higher, it doesn't go lower.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
That's
So
good.
yeah, we get a lot of young DJs ask us like, how much should we charge, or should we play for free? It's like, no, you have to charge at least something, right? Even you're new in your first gig, you should charge at least something because you giving your time, you pay for their skills like to learn it.
Our 10th question is, what would your dream local show look like?
It's our own Bass Agents and Friends own festival. That'd be
Oh,
fucking awesome.
okay.
But yeah, I think it might be possible after a pandemic.
Yeah, I mean, where would it be?
On the top of my head, it's like more reachable would be KL Live lah. I would say it's like a Bass Agent show with and friends. So yeah, with full on production, with fireworks and intros and shit lah. So yeah, that'd be dope.
Alright, I guess that's pretty much it. Once again, thank you so much, Bass Agents, for being a part of this.
Thank you,
We love
guys.
what you do. You
Thank-
guys are freaking legendary, as you say,
Right.
veterans here in the Malaysian scene. So thank you for being a part of this.
Thank you for having us.
Yes.
Awesome. Alright, we'll catch you in the next one.